This is a 2024 GMC Yukon Denali right-hand drive by Autogroup. A fabulous 7-seat luxury SUV that the incredible team at Autogroup have spent the last weeks converting from left-hand drive to right-hand drive. Now, it's powered by, this one's powered by a 6.2 litre V8 petrol engine, but you can also get the 3 litre Duramax turbo diesel. So depending upon what you need to do, you've got 2 engine options. This is the standard size Yukon Denali, but you can get the XL, which is about 30 centimetres longer. But this is a luxurious 7-seat right-hand drive SUV. So this is a right-hand drive GMC Yukon Denali, a 2024 unit. Now, what makes this pretty special is that these are only manufactured in left-hand drive by GMC in the US. What Autogroup International does, and indeed what we've done, indeed what my family's done for the last 30 years and 4,500 vehicles similar to this, is that we convert them from left-hand drive to right-hand drive. Now, that is not an easy task to do. It's not something that you do in a shed, it's not something that you do as a bunch of backyard cowboys. This requires professional engineering, design, research and development, and as we do have here, 175 incredibly talented people. 2024 GMC Yukon Denali in right-hand drive. This is a classic American luxurious 7-seat SUV. So it's powered by either a 6.2 litre V8 petrol engine, which is what this vehicle has in it, or you can get the 3 litre Duramax turbo diesel. So depending upon what you want to use the vehicle for, you can pick your power plant. Now, being a Yukon Denali, it has all of the technology, all of the features that you would normally have to add on to a vehicle. So from its air ride suspension to its automated side steps to its moonroof, all the way through to the incredible luxurious interior, the captain seats in the middle row, it is the absolute cracker of an SUV. So this is the right-hand drive Yukon Denali. It's a personal favourite of mine. Now, we only convert the Yukon Denali and the Denali Ultimate, so there are lowering trim levels in the Yukon range. The reason that we do only the Denali and the Denali Ultimate into right-hand is that they are really the most luxurious 7-seat SUV that's out there. Lots of features, but there's some cool things that I really love. Some of them are just practical things like the wireless phone charger, so you can drop your phone in and it simply charges out. The Bose stereo is absolutely banging. It is super cool, down to, crazy things. So your center console here has got a refrigerated icebox, which is, on a hot day like it is here in Sri Lanka, absolutely lovely. So if you want to have your bottles of water in there, or maybe like me as an Australian, a beer, you can pop them in there and they're always going to be nice and cool. It has your moonroof, of course, so you have the ability to be able to click of a button, just open up and smell the fresh air or pollution, depending on where it is that you happen to be. These are a 7-seat vehicle. Now, you can get them as the standard length, which is what this vehicle is here, or you can get them in the XL, which gives you about 30 odd centimetres of extra space in the rear of the cabin. Now, it doesn't seem like a huge amount of space, but it makes a big difference if you want to put in a whole bunch of, your luggage if you're going on a trip or those sorts of bits and pieces. The air ride suspension is absolutely incredible, and the performance is stunning. They're around just over 400 horsepower, so they're quick, they're fast, they're fuel efficient. You can tow a boat or a caravan if that's your thing. But if you're all about being able to drive around a city in comfort, in luxury, in style, then these are absolutely stunning. You see the middle row behind me is a pair of captain seats. So if you work or live in a world where you're not necessarily driving the vehicle, the middle set of seats are designed to give you incredible comfort. Rear entertainment systems, it really does have every feature, all the luxuries, all of the amenities that you would expect and hope for in a classic American 7-seat SUV. So beyond the stunning beauty of the right-hand drive version of the Yukon, there's lots of things that you don't necessarily see, but are equally as important. So right at the beginning, Autogroup has ISO 9001-2015 quality assurance. And you might kind of go, well, so what? But that permeates every single element that we convert and that we put our hands on within the vehicle. And to give you an idea, you look today at this beautiful pickup, but there are 700 or 800 components that our team here have actually designed, developed and manufactured to allow it to be a right-hand drive vehicle. The other part of our world, and again the part that you don't see, is our compliance, our homologation. So it's all well and good to convert a vehicle from left-hand drive to right-hand drive, but if you want to import this vehicle into Australia, the United Kingdom, South Africa, India, all over the world, then it needs to be homologated. It needs to meet quality standards. So it's something that you don't see, but it's something that's inherently within the vehicle. And that really, it allows you to import the vehicle legally, but I think probably the most important aspect is it ensures the vehicle's safe. So again, if you're doing this in your backyard shop in a factory in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of people who've got no idea, then heaven knows what sort of death trap you're going to be creating. The reality is that our customers are going to have their families in these vehicles, and they go fast and they're powerful, and you want to ensure that all of the safety systems work, that the airbags work correctly, that the lane changing technology works. So there's a lot that goes into the conversion. The visible elements, the dashboard, of course, the door switch panel, so you've got your window controls on your right-hand side instead of your left-hand side. So there's lots of visible elements that you see, but it's the hidden pieces that are, as I say, absolutely critically important. So it is a stunning, luxurious, right-hand drive, 7-seat SUV. And the luxurious features are incredible. So with the Yukon, there are a series of trim levels, but the Denali, which is what we're sitting here today, is right at the very top of it. So it's one of those vehicles that you don't actually have to go and necessarily add all sorts of factory options into it, because it comes with it. Now, we're shipping these vehicles right across the world, so whether you're in Australia, Indonesia, Malaysia, into Africa, UK, Cyprus, all over the world, you will see Autogroup International's GMC Yukon Denalis. So the 2024 GMC Yukon Denali in right-hand drive by Autogroup. It's a classic, it's popular across the world, and it builds on the fact that we've been doing this for 30 years. So my father started this business literally 31 years ago. We have converted 4,500 vehicles like this that are in 40 countries across the world. So it's really important when looking at a vehicle like this, look, you've got to pick the right vehicle, whether it's a Yukon or a Lincoln Navigator or the Hummer EV, but it's critically important that when you choose the organisation to do the conversion for you, then you actually know that they're real, that they've been doing it for a long time. It's all about quality and people. Now, we've got 176 people here in Sri Lanka, many of whom have worked for the family business for 20 years. So it is about experience is one thing. It's definitely then comes to things such as our ISO 9001, 2015 quality assurance, our conformity of production processes, the quality that we produce. To give you a sense, we've got 35 engineers working in our business, ensuring that our vehicles are safely and legally converted from left-hand drive to right-hand drive. So it's a pretty serious business that we run. If you're interested in more information about the right-hand drive 2024 GMC Yukon Denali, give us a call, talk to me, talk to the team, and we'll be able to help you. Cheers.